So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Short one here, caught by McBride. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
16 yards. And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Benson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
To throw is Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw, it's Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
That's the score. Cardinals 7, Raiders nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Gino now to throw. That's to Bowers once again. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First down, Raiders.
From the 50, it's Smith. That's caught by Tucker. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Las Vegas.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. That's a strong running. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second.
Now Geno. And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown.
Brock Bowers, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
The kickoff for the Raiders.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and...
Throwing now is Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, we go.
After the interception, here's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
At the 7.
Hey, on turbo, on turbo.
Here's Smith. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
At the 1-yard line.
Hey!
Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Murray sets to throw on fourth. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing now is Gino. He's got room to roam. And finally down at the 9-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Smith. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
To the air again, Smith. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Walter Nolan breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now from way back there after the sack. It's 3rd and goal, a long 3rd and goal.
13 next.
From the gun, here's Smith. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
A 21-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
I'm a blue guy. Gonna hustle and grill. I'm not like them, I put tape over pressure. I used to want to them, now I got cell phone. If it's about money, then you know it's
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. Across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
In motion is Dortch. Here's Murray. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
3 and out.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. In motion is Dortch. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Swim. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Murray now to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
Kyler Murray sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Murray. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. Now Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man is Tucker. 2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second down and 3. Smith now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Smith here, and audible at the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They snap it to Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. In motion is Dortch. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Go on.
A final shot before half from Murray. He's going to let it go again. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Big Ace. Two.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Roberts there on the tackle.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Second and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Yeah. Two.
To throw is Murray. Open man here is Benson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They run over center with Benson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Here's Murray.
36-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And Jones will go in motion right. From the gun on third down, Murray. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down. Finding room at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Smith. This is caught by Tucker. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
First down.
Now it's Smith. Got his man, it's Thornton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Raiders.
Back to throw, Smith. Well, there's that man again. It's complete. On a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
And 7 at the 13-yard line.
Again, Smith. On the crossing route, complete. That's Thornton. A gain of 5. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jack Besh from 8 yards out. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And now off to the races down the right side. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
2-2. Empty.
Now Murray. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And the Raiders have got him. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
And it's third down.
On third down, here's Benson. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
No gain on the play.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Murray sets to throw on fourth. And this one is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Smith. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
On 1st down, it's Genty. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. To the left side, pass caught by Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders! Dante Thornton, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Raiders 30, Cardinals 9.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
To throw, it's Murray. That ball caught by Harrison. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Shotgun now from Murray. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Michael Wilson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So Ryland on for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
Now Smith. That's caught by Tucker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Chino going to hand it to Genty. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
At the 47-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36.
First down, Las Vegas.
Throwing is Smith. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Check 58.
From the gun, here's Smith. That's caught by Tucker. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. Smith throwing again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Gino now to throw. Pass right side caught by Thornton. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Smith now to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jack Besh, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Carlson now to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw. Quick throw there is incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And to the left side here, Wilson. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
A gain of 17 yards. It's 4th down.
Murray on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of 2. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Amari DiMercato. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now this time, Murray to throw it. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Murray now to throw. That is caught downfield by Harrison. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 41 yards. And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Cardinals 23.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Here we go.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Throwing now, Smith. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Throwing now is Gino. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 56 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Smith. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.